Okay, since the body of this thing isn't quite sanded down, we're gonna do, this is what the instructions recommended. First some 180, 220, and then 320, and sand it all down and kind of get it nice. And I'm gonna have to take these out in order to do the back, but we'll probably do the front side first. Use something flat. I've got one of these. I'm gonna just use this to hold the sandpaper, make sure it's a flat surface, but let's get started. So you want to sand with the grain of the wood. The grain of the wood goes this way, so we're going to sand this side. This is the 220. It's already pretty smooth. No, 320. All right, there's the makeshift stand, and we're gonna go for the first coat of primer. Here we go. Alright, starting to shape up. Kind of hard to see the blue there, but it's going to be nice. Probably better come from this angle. Yeah, more coats, but that gives you kind of an idea. Second coat is on. Got some drips though, so I'm going to have to sand it down. But the color, liking the color a lot. So yeah, and this is a satin finish, and we're gonna do like a pearlized metallic over this one. So looking good so far. Okay, day 3 or 4 of painting. I've lost track. We've got 3, 4, 5 coats on this thing. Did the first coat of the pearl metallic last night. I'll show some B-roll. Looks good for a couple places, except where I'm gonna have to sand on the side. This side over here. Here it is. It's gonna fall off the rig, but it's dry from last night. So there are some drip spots on the back, and I just don't feel like sanding them down. I tried sanding them down. I'll sand it down a little bit more, but this is the back. I don't need it to be perfect. I just want it to look good for YouTube camera. It doesn't need to be phenomenal, but it is coming out pretty good. I do like the way it looks. And once we get the clear coat on here, it'll really shine up and stuff. So, I mean, I might give it one more of this, go through one more of this after I sand down the sides right here. This is pretty bad right in here, kind of cracked. I guess it's just moisture on that side. But hopefully we'll get this done today, and then maybe a clear coat on probably tomorrow. It's still supposed to be dry again for the weekend. So, and I have to go back to work next week. So, yeah. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna use a little sponge thing. I'm gonna start with some 400 grit, and I'm not gonna sand it too heavy, just lightly before I get to 1,000. But let's see it. Yeah, see, it's taking off the aqua too. All right. It's coming down, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do the aqua. Better with my finger because it's a little bit more control. But it's taking up, see? It's smoothing it out, but and there's that part right there. That's all 400. This is 1,000. Let me take that down a little bit more with the So I made a mistake. I had bought this, but when I went to go grab and do clear coat, I used this. And now I've got that I've got to sand down, and I'm pretty disappointed. It's on a couple places. The shellac just, yeah. Great paint job, and made that mistake. So when you go buy something, make sure that it's ready on hand. We just have too many projects going on. I'll show you something we got. Redoing that is just, and I'm building a fence, so yeah. This is all stuff that needs to get redone. Pretty disappointed.